So who's familiar with Periscope? Who knows what it is? Yeah? Anyone used it? Oh, you've used it?
I have been periscoped and meerkatted.
Have you?
When I was in Australia. All my
oh, so you were Periscope?
Yeah,
Periscope.
I told me, they said, you've been on Periscope? I said, no, I haven't. Oh, you should have. Oh, no, I haven't. So
Who's got the Periscope app on their phone? Go and install it. If anyone wants to install it, I'm just going to do a live demo of Periscope for you because it's probably the easiest way. There's no nice trailer video like that Snapchat one that explains what it's all about. The easiest way for me to demonstrate this to you is actually to demonstrate it to you. So go and get the app. It's only on iOS devices, it's not on Android devices, so put your phones away, Android users. There is no Android. There is a Meerkat Android version, but I'll tell you why I use Periscope as a Meerkat at the moment. So what is Periscope? It is a live streaming app for iOS only at the moment. There is an Android version in the pipeline, and it enables anybody with that app on their phone to become essentially their own TV station, to broadcast themselves or what they're doing in real time to the world. That's it, right? So I use this equation. It's a bit like this. It's a bit like all of these things put together. So it's a bit like YouTube, because YouTube's all about video, isn't it? And actually YouTube has a product called Hangouts, which somebody might use, which is a little bit similar in some ways, but it's very difficult to set up, and there are lots of issues, and it's not always doesn't always work on mobile, and it's a bit clunky, and it's more suited to like webinars in a way. So it's more like a webinar thing, Hangouts. It's a bit like Snapchat that we just saw a minute ago, because the broadcasts are live. And they only live for a maximum of 24 hours after you've finished broadcasting them, and only if you've decided to make it available for 24 hours. So it's a bit like the Snapchat Stories thing. Yeah? It's a bit like Instagram, because it's only on mobile. And so is Snapchat for that matter. And there's something about Snapchat where you can, it's a real-time feed of stuff that's happening. It's a bit like Twitter, because you can reply to the people you're watching. You can comment on stuff. Oh, it's also like Instagram, because you can tap the screen and give the person who you're watching hearts. So if people are familiar with Instagram, you can double tap the screen and give a heart to that Instagram photo or video. The same is true with this. You keep tapping, it gives them more hearts. You just tap, 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 and it gives them more hearts. And you see these hearts floating up. You're going to see it all in a minute. The easiest way for me to explain. Oh, Guardian Tech is live doing something, so maybe we'll actually view that rather than me. I don't know. I'm going to have to do something which I've never done before. This is a first. It might be a world first, this, isn't it? So, this might be a world first. But I'm actually going to broadcast us. I'm actually going to broadcast us. Do apologise. I'm going to need that turned up to about 10, please, Marie.
Sophie's on it.
Right. Oh no, it's not that, sorry. It's there, isn't it? You've got it in the wrong thing. There we go. Right, can you see me? Here we go. Very good. Right, so you've just seen some examples of some stuff. I'm opening it up. It's only an app on the phone, right? It's only an app on the phone. Now, Guardian, I'm following the Guardian. They are doing a live broadcast right now. 66 people in. I'm going to have a look at it. Here we go.
And expand the storage. So this is basically the power users right now. You can swap out that battery whenever you need to. You can add more storage up to 200.
See the hearts? This is actually happening right now. Right now in London, this guy is doing this.
SD card. And basically, I suppose you could call it a no compromise design. So
I'm going to say there's hearts. See me send those hearts there? I can type in here.
This is LG's new camera, and yes, it's similar megapixels to everybody else, but it has a lens with an f-stop of 1.8.
Everyone else can see that comment.
So that means that the lens is fast.
I can swipe to the side, and I think, oh, this is absolutely brilliant. Oh, all of the people that are following me.
For comparison,
I'm going to share it with them. I think that share broadcast link there. I can share it with specific people. I'm going to share it with all of people.
The iPhone.
I've only got 9 people.
So what does that mean in actual terms? Well, depth of field, very shallow.
So let's actually see there's a geotag there, so it knows that it's in London.
Comparison, my digital SLR,
We've lost the connection, unfortunately.
take
It's coming back.
pictures of these phones for
This is just like 3G,
which has an f-stop as well.
I'm not using
So
Wi-Fi.
that gives a kind of shallow depth of nice effect and kind of like
It shows everyone. It shows in every comment.
So what does Bieber's do in the live stream?
Even if somebody said tits, boobs, arse. Yeah, but they'll get blocked. That person will get blocked. It's a sort of self-moderating community at the moment. Yeah. Oh, I've just had a message to say that Lisa Appleton 76 wants me to watch somebody else's broadcast, so let's go and have a look at that instead. We're bored of him, he's boring me. So we're going to have a look at that instead. Now, so right now, this is Lisa, she's 458 people, sorry, I didn't know to make this clear. Bottom right hand corner, 468, 468 people are right now on the iOS app looking at this broadcast. This, right now, in the world. In the world. Anywhere in the world. It's your turn, let's say. So what are we looking at? I'm going to swipe to the side so I can see what this is actually about. This is live from the CBS this morning in the control room during a Periscope CEO interview. Oh right, that's what's popular because the Periscope CEO Kevin is interviewed on Periscope. I'm going to send some hearts. It's awesome. Yeah, it's actually very boring, isn't it? But I can see the people who are following it here, some of them. It's currently 571 live viewers watching it through their phone like this, or for iPad, you can use it on the iPad as well. There are also, down the bottom, 34 people in the brackets looking at the web. So we can look at the live stream on the web. And we're going to do this in a minute. So anybody who's got their tablet or computer, if you want to open up the connection to the internet, and then just go to our Twitter feed, the twitter.com/the-digitality, very different to spell. We'll look at what this looks like in a minute, why it's important. Anyway, very boring that, isn't it? But there are there are some others I can look at from people I follow that I can see here. Is Tiger Woods, Ashton Kutcher. Oh, what's this all about? So I follow this guy called Mark Kay, and he's a US guy radio. He does a Periscope radio show.
Jacksonville's #1 hit music station. Wait till I turn on the microphone for you. Sorry, Mark. It's time to find out what's up. Megan, move your microphone so they can see you on Periscope.
This one's recording.
Oh, okay.
It's happening within the
Come on, that's the best part. Hearts for Megan if you're on Periscope. In the meantime, Megan, what's up today?
Bored, I've already gone. I lost it. Rubbish. Marketology started following me. Brilliant. Thank you, Marketology. Right, what I'm going to do now is actually show you what this looks like, the other side of the camera, because we're going to do it here. We're all going to be there. So, before I do that, I just want to do a couple of things. Yeah, we want to do that. That's it, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to click on that little button that's down at the bottom bar, button down there. So this is the people that are tailored for me, the people that are doing stuff right now. This is the global view. If I click on that globe, I can see things that are just trending around the world, popular broadcasts, or scopes as they call them, periscopes, scopes, yeah. People who do Periscope broadcasts are being dubbed scopers. And these are things that are popular at the moment. So this is kind of like a curated content stream by Periscope. All over the world, mind you. So, there's all sorts of weird and wonderful things happening. Teacher ranging. Do you want to see teacher ranging? Let's go and look at teacher ranging for a second. No, it's not connecting. We've all done already. Anyway, the people I follow, this is my profile. Kevin, there you go. We've already had him. He's the CEO. He's right down. We're going to follow him. That's the CEO of Periscope, so we're following him now. I can see the people we're following. There's our account. We've got 35 hearts. That's when I was doing some experimentation the other day with this. We've got 35 hearts. 35 taps on the screen. Lovely. Actually, this will just go back to that for a minute. That's that. And I can see I'm following 103 people. I've got 12 followers. Who are the 12 followers? Let's have a look at who they are. It's me. Mark. Somebody here. Other people. Don't know Scott. Know who he is. They're just people. Don't know how they found it. Twitter make it easy. So if you have to sign up, right, number one thing, Twitter owns Periscope. They bought it before it even launched. They bought it, it's only been going for 7 weeks. It's only been going for 7 weeks. And the key thing, and the reason why I think this is good, is because Twitter owns Periscope, you have to use your Twitter account to sign up for it. And importantly, it auto-tweets links out to your Periscope broadcast when you start a broadcast. You don't have to do that, but I would recommend doing it. And I'm going to show you how that works now. And the reason why this is important is because when that happens, the people who follow you on Twitter get this tweet that shows the broadcast and the title of your broadcast, and they can watch live on the web, even if they haven't got the app installed. They can watch a stream of that live broadcast. They can't interact, they can't comment on the web, but they can see the broadcast. So you can get quite good visibility, even on the web, even with people who haven't got the app and aren't using that. So it's got legs beyond the app, is what I'm trying to say. So we're just going to do one now, just for a laugh. What am I seeing? This is how it works. I clicked on that little camera icon at the bottom, and it's immediately initialising my broadcast stream. I'm not doing any broadcasting yet. I'm going to type in here. I've actually pre-prepared something because I've still got to type it. What are you seeing now? I'm going to paste that in, so that's my title. So my title is Periscope 2, #social media marketing training. I'm mentioning 2 people in my title because this is going to auto-tweet out to Twitter, and that hashtag and those Twitter handles, who also happen to be Periscope handles, will mean that they'll get notified I've mentioned them, right? Because that's going to be in the title on the Twitter. So now I'm going to put, I've got this thing here means I can turn on or off my geolocation, so I'll put it on. This one here means I can make it a private, protect it, so I can only invite certain people to have a look at it. Only people I invite, not public on the web, but I don't want that one. This thing here I can turn off the comments feature if I don't want comments. But I don't know why you want to do that really, unless because it's self-moderating, people block people that put stupid comments. And this one here is the Twitter share, so this will auto-tweet it out on our digitality Twitter thing, so we're going to start doing it. But what I'm going to do first, I'm going to make sure that when I start this broadcast, I'm going to point it at something that is vaguely colourful, and we'll see why a bit later. Right, we're live. So we're live on Periscope. I'm in Hoxton in London, and I'm just with the people in our training session. My name is Carlton Jefferis. I'm from a company called Digitality. I'm doing a masterclass on social media marketing right now. And thank you very much, London Rise, for joining our live broadcast. I've actually got, I'm going to flip this around now. I just want to say hi so you can see who I am. I'm going to flip this around to see, these are the people who are here. We're at St John's Church in Hoxton. St John's Hoxton, is it? Mm-hmm. Live. People wave over to, hi there, TJ Records. Fred, hi there. 6 people here. That's lovely. Oh, thanks very much for the hearts. That's great. All the people are here. I'm just showing you where we are. And we're actually doing this as a demo on this big projector screen here, so you can see what's happening. So if you guys can just see that I'm mirroring my iPhone here so people can see what we're doing. Periscope noobs, yeah, we are Periscope noobs, yeah, we absolutely are. How are you? Yeah, as you guessed, we're learning about Periscope right now as part of today's training day. How long have you been using Periscope for, TJ? Or TF? I can remember your username, sorry. You have a look at what your username is. We've got 7 live viewers. It's Torren Jones. He's given us 3 hearts. Thank you very much indeed. Marketology, thank you so much for the 57 hearts.
Marketology's in the room.
I know Marketology's in the room. That's one of our people in the room. Mr. Iridescent, that's brilliant. Nice to see you. I like your 70s, 80s pop show thing you're doing. So I'm just basically showing people who are here on our training day how you can use Periscope. And I've been following people on Periscope for the last few days, and I've learned an awful lot from just watching other people's broadcasts. And really, what I'm trying to say here is it shows that you've just got to get stuck in and have a go with it. There's no manual really. Although there is a guide that you can buy, a downloadable guide to people called Up Your Periscope. Up Your Periscope. They've done a downloadable guide. I'm just showing you what we're doing here. Here's my presentation here. What is Periscope? You see this? Does anyone agree with me on what this is here? I say that Periscope is YouTube plus Snapchat plus Instagram plus Twitter. Mark Shaw. Is that the Mark Shaw? Mark Shaw, please say hello if that is the Mark Shaw, because I'm just about to mention you in my actual little presentation. Mark, just to let everyone know, because those people just joining right now. We're in London, in St John's Church in Hoxton, and I'm just live demoing to the people here on a social media training day exactly what Periscope is, and I've got it up here on a big projector screen, and we're just mirroring what's coming out of the iPhone. Yo, Mark Shaw, absolutely awesome. You're one of my favourite scopers. Follow you all the time. It's really, really cool what you're doing. Just going to show people how to follow you in a minute. Mark says hi. As you can see, hopefully see that on the big projector screen. We've even got, this is very meta, we've got a video camera person here, wave there, Marie. I've been, I don't know whether, hey, thanks Mark, this is absolutely brilliant. Mark is in London, I don't know whereabouts you are in London, I didn't ever catch that, but I've been just explaining what Periscope is, and it's like YouTube plus Snapchat plus Instagram plus Twitter equals Periscope. Hey, waves back, cool. We've got 18 people with us now, it's really, really nice, and apparently we've got another 8 people on the web. Look at that. That's all our people here. They're not a very lively one, are they? You'd expect them to be like dancing around. This is live broadcasting to the world. I don't think they see the power of this yet. They haven't quite understood it. But Alex, oh my goodness me, Alex Pettis has joined us. This is absolutely brilliant. I can't believe it, Alex. I'm so pleased that you've been able to join. I mentioned you in the title of the Periscope broadcast in the hope that you would pick it up because I know you'll get mentioned in the Twitter when the auto tweet goes out. Thanks. Alex says Alex Pettit and Mark Shaw are both absolutely brilliant Periscopers. They give away loads of tips and tricks. They're always giving away all their best advice on how to use Periscope. They're really good presenters, unlike me. Hey, give a thumbs up. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's them. I think this is absolutely awesome. Yeah, they're both Periscopers who are also prolific on Twitter as well, and they're both a completely different style of delivery on what they do on their shows, but they're all about helping businesses and helping people to use Periscope to improve their businesses or reach more people or to make money or to reach a new audience across the world or whatever it is, or whatever your objective is. And this is what I just want to show you that I've even prepared a little slide to show these guys. This is Alex here. He's got like 21,000 followers, and this is Mark here, who's got 3,000 followers. They're both completely different style of what they do on their shows, but they're really, really good. And go and check them out. They're on Twitter. Those are their Twitter names and their Periscope usernames. Go and check that out. And we're thedigitalwriter.com. But I wouldn't say that we're necessarily good people to go for advice because we're just starting out on this. But hey, great demo. Oh, that's really cool. You see, Alex, you do a really good job of being able to respond to comments as they come in and actually being able to keep your eye on the comments and broadcast. Whereas I'm just concentrating on holding the phone. There's some really good. Hey, that's great. Thanks, Mark. There's some really great ideas that these guys have for how you can hold your phone, like for instance using a mount or using a suction cup on your desk or whatever. I think that's what Alex uses. I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see what I look like. I'm this greying geek here. We're actually here in Hoxton Church. I don't know if you can see this. We're just here as a venue. Oh, hi Mark, that's nice. You can see my face now. I've been talking, but I haven't shown you the face at all. We're just in this venue here, which is quite a cool venue actually. So I'm going to go back to the audience because I'm sure you're bored of looking at me. Yeah, they give some great advice on how to maximise the reach of your periscopes, how to download and upload them to YouTube, so you can actually save the Periscope broadcast once it's finished. It saves it to your camera roll. You can turn that option on to auto save to your camera roll, the whole broadcast. It doesn't save it with the tweets, the comments and the hearts. You know, when you press the screen, it gives you hearts. It doesn't save any of that in the camera roll. I think Alex Pettit has got a sneaky workaround for this, which I'm dying to see when he actually does his Periscope broadcast later in the week. Are those hearts from Alex? I don't know. I think it might be. But I'm really looking forward to seeing that one. And he's really, really good. He gives you tips on how to use the Periscope broadcast, add a custom surround to your video, so that because it's only in portrait at the moment, so I'm holding it upright, the phone upright like this at the moment. Yes, it's going to reveal how to save hearts and comments soon. Top lad, brilliant. We're looking forward to seeing that. Infojuicer, hi. Who's CH? Oh, it's Christoph. Christoph, that's one of the people here in the audience. Wave, Christoph. Yeah, look, all these people are just new to Periscope right now. Nobody here has used Periscope apart from me before today. So this is really, really cool. So Alex has got the guy at the back, looks bored. What? Oh, that is. Oh, he looks cool. That guy there, Mark. He is very well known to me, and I tell you what, he's a grumpy one. So he doesn't get any of this face friend. What is it? What's it called? Facetube friend. He doesn't get any of this stuff. So you and my friend there in the purple jumper need to have a little chat, I think, at some point, because Mark, you'll bring him right up to speed on why you should be using this sort of stuff. Just follow Christoph. Look at that. So Christoph, you've got your first follower. You've got your first follower, there you go. Wakey, Garen. That's the guy in the back there's Garen in the back there. So we've still got 11 people here. I know I'm probably waffling really, but...
You're sounding like you're on Just a Minute, and you've been talking for 17 of them.
Anyway, we're just about to stop for... Yeah, I know, I'm just waffling. But, and that's probably one of the top tips, is not to do what I'm doing and waffle. Just make it short and sweet. Just wrap up now, finish this live broadcast because we're going to go and have some lunch. I've kept these people talking for listening to me droning on for ages. But go and follow these guys. Go and sign up. Go and follow this guy here. He's absolutely brilliant. He's a young guy and he's really on top of everything. He does some amazing stuff for an agency here right in London and he's very, very cool. And this guy here, Mark Shaw, really, really direct and very, very sensible advice on how to use Periscope and Twitter for that matter. For business, and they both do different shows, but they always share tons of advice, and it's really cool. So anyway, thank you very much everyone for watching and tuning into this broadcast, and thanks Alex. Yeah, you too. Hope to meet up with you soon, and maybe even collaborate on something, maybe a blog post or something. And Mark, same goes to you. If you're interested in writing a blog post or collaborating on something, either way, we're really pleased to do that. So we're all going to wave goodbye now. Thanks very much. And I'm just going to say bye for myself. Thanks guys, thanks so much for tuning in.